Here we go with another great warm-up for your workout today. As we go through this warm-up, we're going through one of my favorite ways to warm up, and that is using a Tabata. A Tabata, if you're not familiar with, is a 20 seconds of work with a 10-second rest and transition. We'll be going for 2 movements and 4 rounds of each. Don't worry about trying to remember what's coming up next. I got you. We'll make sure that you stay on track. The first thing we'll look at is the 2 movements we have today. First movement we have will be mountain climbers. Mountain climbers will be starting in a plank position. We'll be bringing our knees up towards our chest. As this Tabata goes on, we'll eventually be going faster and faster, but we'll start off nice and slow. Second movement we got is our traditional air squat. Feet starting anywhere between hip to shoulder width apart and sitting back in. We'll talk about those a bunch, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna be getting started here in 5 seconds, starting with our squats. Let's get those squat stance ready. And here we go, 20 seconds worth of squats, sending those hips back, making sure that our knees are tracking out and our heels are on the ground. We're starting this off nice and slow, going through those squats. We've got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's find that plank position. We're gonna be getting set here, back at it in 3, 2, 1, starting nice and slow in those mountain climbers. You continue on those slow mountain climbers. Again, going for 20 seconds, followed by a 10-second rest. This thing will be speeding up as we go through. Right now, getting just nice and slow mountain climbers in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna stand on up. You have 10 seconds. This is part of our transition and rest. We're gonna find our squat stance again. Still keeping these squats pretty slow as we start these rounds. Let's go ahead, getting into those squats, getting down to your range of motion, and standing up all the way. If you want an extra stretch, we can hang out at the bottom of our squat, pressing our knees on our elbows, opening up through our hips a little bit. Again, whatever feels good for you in this warm-up is always good by me. Taking 3, 2, 1, you can take that breather. This time as we go through our mountain climbers, we're gonna speed those up just a little bit from that last round. And let's go ahead, getting into them, bringing the knees up to the chest, just a little bit faster. Do not go all out. We'll save that for a couple rounds from now. It's a little bit faster than that first round. Feeling the core starting to burn up. We might feel the shoulders starting to get activated too. Those are all good things getting you ready for your workout today. In 3, 2, 1, we have that 10-second transition. We'll be getting back into those air squats. If you're comfortable, we're gonna speed those up just a little bit. Nothing too crazy yet, but still looking to get that speed up a little bit higher. Let's go ahead, let's get back into those squats, sending those hips on back, making sure that we're standing all the way tall, opening in our hips. We can do that by squeezing our backside. So continue through those squats. We've got 8 more seconds, trying to sneak a few more in. In 3, 2, 1. All right, we're getting faster on those mountain climbers, a little bit faster than that last round. We've got 2 more times through mountain climbers. Let's go ahead, let's pick up that speed. This is not full speed yet, but this should be close to that 70-75% max effort. Getting that in. Again, just 20 seconds worth of work. You only have about 10 more seconds to go. So taking a couple of those breaths as we're bringing those knees up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hopping up. I know the heart rate is up, but let's find that squat stance. We're gonna speed those up again too. All right, here we go, sending those hips on back and standing tall. This will be our last round through our squats. We're sending those hips on back, squeezing the glutes as you stand tall, but making sure those are getting faster now. If those squats aren't feeling great fast, feel free to slow them down, but if they're feeling good, let's get that intensity up for 3, 2, 1. All right, back into getting set for those mountain climbers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time should be all out. We are pumping those knees, bringing those as fast as you can. We've only got 15 more seconds to go on here, getting those moving, moving, moving. All right, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's hop on up. We got the heart rate going, we got the hips, we have the core. We're gonna spend a little bit more time going through a couple stretching pieces and continuing to get you set for your workout today. So we're gonna start with our feet into our squat stance. Hands are gonna come up overhead. We're gonna take your right hand, reaching it down towards your left foot, standing back tall. Now we just have a little bit of a slight bend in our knees. We're gonna feel this stretch back behind our knees as we go back and forth, just reaching towards that opposite foot. Nothing too crazy about this, but just getting some good movement getting you set for really the main event and having you guys have a great workout today. So as you're doing this at home, taking some deep breaths while you're at it is going to be a really, really good spot to be in. I love planks. You know I got planks in almost every single one of my warm-ups. So let's hop into our plank position. We're going to be holding this plank, just breathing. If you take a look at your arm, we should have your elbow, your wrist, and your shoulder all in a straight line. So we want that straight line that's going to keep you in a good, safe position. And we're going to turn that into a side plank. So we're going to be stacking your shoulders, opening up. Now we can have our feet a little bit wider if we need them. We'll be holding here for about 30 seconds per side. I'm holding this right along with you guys. Taking some deep breaths in here. That breathing will help get through some of the shaky spots. I know they're shaky. I know it is for everybody. I'm staring at our clock here. We've got 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to bring that right back over to the other side. Taking side plank on the opposite side. Again, we can stagger our feet if we need to. If you have any wrist issues, you can always go down to our forearm. But for right now, let's try to rock through that hand position if we can. Again, I know it's going to get shaky. That's okay. We're all in this together. Taking a couple deep breaths. All right, and coming back up to our feet. We're going to find a little bit of intensity here, getting through some jumping jacks. We get these in all the time. Let's go ahead, getting through those jumping jacks as fast as you can. We're bringing that intensity back up, getting the blood flowing, having you set for your workout. This warm-up's almost done. Don't worry, I won't keep you here too much longer. Let's keep into those jumping jacks. We're going to get right into our flapjack. So feet go back and forth, arms go back and forth. Kind of that crazy cousin of the flapjack. Getting some coordination on for you at home too. I'm just doing a few of these and my breath is up, so make sure you're breathing through these. Let's get back into those jumping jacks, making that quick transition. Hands out, feet out. Taking our jumping jacks for 10 more seconds. Keeping going on those jumping jacks for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And those flapjacks, feet back and forth, arms back and forth. Feeling that stretch as you're pressing through, but really getting those feet going. I know we're going to get that heart rate going and have a good sweat by the time we finish up. I promise we're almost done with this warm-up. We are getting close. 10 more seconds on those flapjacks. Keep it going. I didn't forget about you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to take a couple of breaths, get a stretch in for our shoulders and upper body, and you're ready to get your workout on. Taking some deep breaths in through the nose. Forceful exhale out. Taking those one more breath in and one more exhale. We'll take our left arm, reaching it across your body, using that right arm to pull it in towards. You'll feel a good stretch to the outside of your shoulder, holding this. Talking about those deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. That's a great way to help your heart rate reset. So if you're in the middle of a workout and you're finding yourself tired, remember that breathing pattern. It's going to help you make your way through it and still continue to move. We'll bring that same stretch over to our other side. It's a very traditional stretch here. Should be feeling good. This is our last stretch. Great news for you. Our last stretch before we get into the workout for today. So holding for a couple more breaths. All right. That is your final stretch. You, I hope, have a little bit of a warm, have a little bit of a sweat going, have that heart rate going, and you're ready for that workout. Enjoy it, stay consistent. I'll see you soon, and most importantly, have fun while you're doing it.